Thank you so much. I wanted to start off by acknowledging traditional owners of the land upon which we are standing and gathering here today and paying my respects. I am honoured to be here as a proud, critical, dissident Jew. And it's important to say that because in so much of the media and political class, it's presumed that the Jewish community is united on this issue. It is not true. It is not true. For years and years and years, the Jewish community claims to speak with one voice on Palestine, defending occupation, defending war crimes in Gaza. It is not true. In the last 4 weeks, we have seen across the world, including in Sydney, Melbourne, London, New York and elsewhere, large numbers of Jews protesting, saying, "Not in my name," calling for a ceasefire. These kinds of voices are so important because the Jewish community establishment does not want those voices to be heard. It does not want those voices to be heard. You know, I've been visiting Gaza as a journalist since 2009. Spent time there as a journalist, speaking to locals, and what's so missed by so much of the media of this issue is the humanity of Palestinians. It's an obvious thing to say, but so much of our media class, even these last 4 weeks, spends so much time demonising Palestinians, demonising those in Gaza. It's an outrageous slur against millions of Palestinians. And it should not be hard, and I say this to my fellow journalists in the media. I am a journalist and a lot of media may be here. It should not be hard to humanise Palestinians. It should not be hard to do so. Palestinians are just as diverse as the Jewish community. There's a range of voices and humanity. Their voices must be heard. Let's talk a little bit about the role of Australia, because Australia's role in this war crime is so clear. I'm the co-founder of an organisation called Declassified Australia, and just last night we published a story which shows that the US intelligence base at Pine Gap, it's near Alice Springs, is directly involved in providing intelligence to Israel in its targeting in Gaza right now. This story came out 24 hours ago and it's gone viral, and there's a reason for that, because people in Australia and globally need to be aware of what our own government is doing. When you have Anthony Albanese and Penny Wong giving platitudes about human rights, they are deeply complicit in this problem. Deeply complicit. What should happen now is clear. Ceasefire is just the beginning. Just the beginning. It's important, but it's just the beginning. And it's the beginning because the siege on Gaza must end. Must end. The siege on Gaza is imposed by Israel and Egypt. Let's not forget the role of the Egyptian regime here as well. Israel and Egypt, both of them. And finally, Josh touched on this as well. The role of Israel paying a political and diplomatic price for its crimes is key. Boycott, divestment, sanction is what needs to happen, far more than now. Pressure on Israeli companies tied to the Israeli state. As Josh mentioned, my recent book talks about the Israeli arms industry, the 10th biggest in the world. And all these weapons and arms are currently being battle tested, that's their word, not mine, in Gaza right now. These are the kinds of companies, Elbit amongst others, that must be targeted and boycotted legitimately. They are in Australia and other countries right now. Let me finish with this. It's inspiring for me to see so many people here today and so many people around the world, including the Jewish community, that says, "Not in my name, free Palestine." Thank you.